Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another video TikTok reaction. You already know we're gonna keep these videos coming. Alright. Appreciate the support you guys been showing. Alright. Let's have an abundant day today. Alright. Always remember health equals wealth. So make sure you get some fruit today. Yeah. Get you some fruit today, my boy. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Check it out.
Nothing.
It blows away anything we've seen so far.
Oh man, and the ice below us is... That's like the Grand Canyon of ice.
Yep. Like how that Earth is meeting the glacier. You see that interesting shape
Oh wow,
it's
yeah.
making? I know. Like, where are we right now? What planet is this? Just take a photo picture.
What? Why he just act like he was on a different planet? Like, cut it out.
I'm just mesmerized. This is some humbling terrain.
To the Great Gorge. So if that cloud layer wasn't there, we'd be able to see straight up to Denali. Because this is right at the edge of it.
Super smooth in here. And I guess it should be. It's late at night, almost midnight. 10 minutes till midnight.
These pools of water.
Ice, like cold. I don't even know what I don't even know what words are anymore. I can't talk.
Mountains
Got all
are
the
trees.
freaks up here.
Yeah, I
Yes,
see
sir.
that.
Can't fool me.
Just like blown away looking up at the walls and the peaks next to us. The ice starts to go from smooth to starting to break up here. And then it's just
Whoa. There's something about Antarctica, man.
oh man.
It's gotta be something. Some kind of like technology that they use or something.
Holy
Cause
crap,
it should
man.
not be just cold, that cold in one spot like that. Just saying, I don't know.
I was
Could be wrong.
up that way.
Up
I'm
this
just
way?
thinking
Yeah.
outside the box. That's how I'm looking at it. Wow. How cold does it get out there? I gotta look that up.
Look at that left GoPro.
Oh, that is rad.
Look at all that ice and snow.
Not like nothing you've ever seen.
Well, you better have like 3 coats on. I ain't gonna lie.
I've been asked to answer this question many times. Is Earth a prison planet? What about the
Yes.
reincarnation trap? What about the don't go into the light thing? How if you go into the light, it's a trick and you just get
It's
sucked
a
back to
ghetto
Earth
old
into
planet,
another baby's
man.
body and the soul just keeps
Gotta
recycling,
pay the
recycling,
living, like,
recycling?
what?
Or what about, is Earth just a loosh farm? We're just cattle? Food for fourth dimensional beings to feed on? Okay, here we go. This don't go into the light thing is a very common thing that comes up in the spiritual, UFO, conspiracy communities. Okay, I'll tell you right now, I don't believe that. So even if you're not a fan of Dolores Cannon, I mean, I don't know how, but okay. But Dolores Cannon, Dr. Michael Newton, Dr. Brian Weiss, Dr. Helen Wambach, and millions of people who've experienced near-death experiences all describe the same type of process. And at no point do you get sucked back into Earth and pop out of another baby. No. You go back to the other side, you review your life, and it'll be some time before you decide to come back here. And yes, you decide. Also, if you want to look at the Tibetan Book of the Dead, which guides monks through the death process, they describe something very similar too. Now, in the last parts, In this book, Pleiadian Agenda, she claims that there is a net that has been put around the planet by the Anunnaki to prevent people from experiencing their multidimensional self. In Bringers of the Dawn, they claim that creator gods ruling in other dimensions will create emotional trauma to keep Earth at a certain frequency and to nourish themselves. And this is where we get into the declassified CIA documents from the Gateway process. So while remote viewing, some people saw fourth dimensional reptilian humanoids that could not be perceived with their third dimensional eyes, but were actually all around us. And according to Robert Monroe of the Monroe Institute, many of his subjects witnessed this, that they were nefarious, that they've enslaved humanity for millennia, that they feed off of our life force. He called it loosh being low vibrational energy, and that they view Earth as their own farm, where we are the cattle. They feed on our fear, hatred, anxiety, anger, and depression. That they see themselves as superior and the rulers of mankind. And remember what we're not going to do. Feed into fear, because this whole theory is fear-based, and their food is fear. But let's get back to the concept of serpents, dragons, lizards, all being so deeply intertwined with creation throughout many different cultures. So first, let's start with the Anunnaki. Enki, Anu's son, is often depicted as being half serpent. And in majority of these cultures, the serpent or dragon is not seen as a negative thing like it is in Christianity. There's many instances in Chinese culture of dragons bringing wisdom, and even of emperors mixing with dragons. Stories of women becoming pregnant from dragons, and this shows up several times. Also stories of half-dragon people in Japanese culture and Vietnam. And it's very prominent in Armenian culture of kings mixing with dragons under several dynasties. The story of ancient Russian heroes, and even as recent as the 1400s in Serbia. It also comes up all throughout Native American cultures. It's depicted in art and also things like this serpent mound. There's Navajo legends about snake people. In fact, the Mayans worshipped a serpent god. So it's often depicted in Greek mythology as well. And what's interesting about this one, Hydra, is that Hercules, a boy who has a human mom and God for a dad, is the one to fight off this serpent. So Hercules, Jesus, the Nephilim, and hundreds of other stories tell the story of man fusing with gods. Now, it's said that these serpent beings, reptilians, dragons, originate in the Draco star system. And it's said that these are the beings who mixed with the kings and queens, dating all the way back to the pharaohs. Is this what they mean by blue blood? According to the Pleiadians, these lizard gods manipulated our DNA to prevent us from accessing the truth of our reality. Was it the manipulation of our DNA that tells the true story of the Garden of Eden? Do all of us have reptilian DNA? When we look at how familiar we are in the embryo stages of life, is this why we have draconian rulers? And why is every president and member of the elite a descendant of Dracula? Well, I know everyone's like, well, Jen, do you believe in it? And the answer, okay, I've been asked to answer this.
What would you say if I told you that there was a country that has arguably the world's oldest democracy with full participation of all of its members? What would you say if I told you that there is a country where a group of people has the oldest written constitution featuring guarantees for individual freedom and due process in the world? What would you say if I told you there was a country that featured full participation of women in its political system, both to vote and to govern, and they started doing this when Europe was in the Dark Ages, in the 800s? What would you say if I told you this very same country has the greatest number of doctors living in the United States of America per capita than any other nation in the world, making America better, building tech companies in the United States to help the people back home? Would anybody be able to guess that country was in Africa? Would anybody be able to guess that country is Nigeria? Because it is. That's Nigeria. So when you say, why Nigeria, it is almost a fool's question. One of the greatest nations that has all of these things going for it, and yet we constantly turn our back on Nigeria. Shouldn't we be favoring this nation? Shouldn't we be more attentive to this nation? What would you say if I told you that there...
Devil, I rebuke you. Whoa. Let's move to us. Oh.
Stop trying to be patient. There's no such thing. When you try to be patient, you're taking yourself out the current moment because you're waiting for a big moment. You need to have compassion and be grateful for where you're at right now in the present moment. The only reason why you want to be patient is because you don't like how the current moment looks right now. So you're waiting on what you think is a better moment, but whole time, you just need to be grateful for this moment right now. No such thing as waiting, because the only thing that's in existence right now is the present moment. So the key to being patient is stay in the current moment. Hey! Stop trying to be patient.
You know, it's on
TikTok, there's no way you just took the green screen away.
They took the green screen away? That's tough.
I look at my phone, green screen's not there. I look at my backup account, green screen's not there. I look at my brother's phone, green screen is not there. TikTok, what is y'all doing? To all my content creators, go look and see if they got green screen video. It's not there. Now let's take a look on the TikTok effects. As you can see, there's no green screen video. Why would they take the best feature out of the app? Man, hey, y'all let me know. Do y'all still got y'all green screen or not? TikTok.
Is that real though? They really
What I have on this
melanated people are not meant to eat acidic foods. Melanated people are meant to consume alkaline foods. Melanated people are meant to consume melon. When melanated people eat watermelon, it's like gold. And so vilifying watermelon helps you hurt yourself. I don't eat watermelon. No, I don't do that. You're supposed to. And yes, you do have an appetite for it. But now all of a sudden you don't want to eat watermelon? Watermelon is the world's largest vine fruit, and it is literal gold. Melanated people are not meant to eat acidic foods.
See, videos like that, I be thinking that's fake. I'm not gonna lie. The original black man is God. 100. 100. We're not the God.
All wise people who can teach civilization to all the human families, which is all generation upon this planet Earth, from seeds to come, from seeds to go, if they will to die. We the 5%ers here to give out life to the world of people who want to live, and people who want to die, let them die. We are people with culture. I'm gonna tell you that. We are people with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture. We got the power to build over the planet Earth because we are the youth. We got the equality because we deal equal with our power. We got God seeker, we got God in our mind. We build with God knowledge because we got God.
His voice is not syncing up with it.
Break, like, go, rock that. Self. Now, I can't tell you a thing about Tyler Perry, but I know of him because I know of his movies. Oh yeah, I know about all his movies. I think he's a brilliant writer. A lot of people think that he has deep messages in his movie and it's shedding light what goes on in the black community. But some people think his movies involve emotional torture and abuse and beatings of a black woman. It has also been said that Tyler Perry likes to hire dark-skinned actors to play the villain in all the movies and likes to use the light-skinned man as a rescue of the black woman. Some people think Tyler Perry is promoting drama and trauma towards a black woman and putting them in a negative light. And on the other hand, some people think that Tyler Perry is just showing you and shedding light what goes on in the black community daily. So let me give you my take on it. I can't talk down on another writer or a creator that's using his art to bring something in the light that he see every day on a daily basis. And I disagree when they say Tyler Perry is putting all the black women and the black men in a negative light. If you look at it, that's not the case. The case is that he's putting the whole package on them. He's putting betrayal, happiness, sadness, affairs, cheating, all that, arguing, fighting. He putting it all on the table. So you got the good with the bad. Now, I don't think he's promoting or pushing these agendas or these stereotypes on black people. I just think that he's holding up a mirror and showing the black community, this is what it is, this is what you are, and this is what you love to be. See, the only reason he putting this stuff out like this is because he know that y'all go watch it, y'all go buy it, y'all go promote it by sharing it, talking about it, and getting all your family members to watch it. Y'all promoting that, not him. We promoting that. It's no different than this. The only reason they putting this out here because y'all go share it, y'all go promote it, y'all go push it, y'all go talk about it. That's not them that's doing that. It's us. All they can do is put it out there. They can't force us to share it. They can't force us to watch it. We love drama and we share it. And that's why No Love and Happiness movies are not made that much, because we like drama. We are entertained off of black people gossiping, fighting and arguing with each other, having affairs on one another. See, this is different because this is getting pushed on the kids. Kids' brain are not fully developed to function right, to know right from wrong. But us adults have a function brain to know right from wrong. So if we really don't like his movies, and his movies are downplaying women and showing the trauma of black women, then it's easy. Don't watch the movie. It won't move. But yet, when a Madea movie comes out, everybody and their mama want to go see it. You can't make them rich, then complain about them later. Matter of fact, since we on this subject, this is why I made this whole video, to talk about this Madea situation. So let me get this straight. Most of his movies have messages in it, biblical messages. So that means he's a man of God. And then I see him in Joel Osteen Church, which is a pastor who only speaks motivational speakers. Don't talk about the gospel at all. So he's in this church and he's saying these motivational speeches as well. And he talks about either he want to be a minister or he was trying to be a minister. So this means that he's a man of God, right? Fast forward, then I see you on TV, another motivational speaker, but he said he's a pastor. So if he's a pastor, right? How is you giving the pastor the Holy Ghost and you not even a pastor or anything close to it yet? If anything, he's supposed to be giving you the Holy Spirit. But we already know that ain't gonna happen because he's another motivational speaker that just talks about motivational speeches and do not preach the Bible and do not shun evil at all. Now bear with me now, I'm not talking down on the man, I'm just saying, how can this man give another man the Holy Ghost when he's promoting something that's abomination to God? He cross-dressing. It is written in Deuteronomy, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Definitely abomination.
So if a man dressing up like a woman is abomination to God, and he's dressing up as a woman and promoting this and making money off of this and becoming rich off of this, you mean tell me he got the power to have the Holy Ghost? Where they do that at? You mean tell me he that rich that he can buy the Holy Ghost? That's false. Motivational speaker.
Not TD Jakes, man.
Motivational speaker. You got an entertainer and a motivational speaker. Look, they all there. Entertainers. So they all motivational speakers. And he's an entertainer. And he's on that platform saying a motivational speech. So you got motivational speech and entertainer. What does that mean? See, this is what it is. The entertainers are getting used by these motivational speakers to grab your attention so they can continually blindly deceive you because they know you worship these entertainers. So why not bring them on stage? Why not show them to the world that they on the platform? I mean, when the last time you heard of entertainers in a church? Entertainment and church, entertainment and God don't mix. Entertainers do things for money, for the love of money. They don't do nothing for the love of God. So they don't mix. And they know that. Now, I can't tell you a thing about
Tyler Perry still making the movies. That's crazy.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop and pay attention. Who knew about the 6-minute long mysterious alien broadcast that happened in 1977? Y'all are gonna want to hear this. They made this message for now. Listen to this shit right here.
This is the voice of Allah, representative of the Ascension Galactic Command, speaking to you. For many years you have seen us as lights in the stars. We speak to you now. We send this theme as we have done to your brothers and sisters all over this, your planet Earth. We come to warn you of the destiny of your race and your world so that you may communicate to your fellow beings the course you must take to avoid the disaster which threatens your world and the beings on other worlds around you. This is in order that you may share in the great awakening as the planet passes into the new age of Aquarius. The new age can be a time of great peace and evolution for your race, but only your rulers are made aware of the forces that can overshadow their judgments. Be still now, and listen, for your chance may not come again. All your weapons of evil must be removed. The time for conflict is now past, and the race of which you are a part may proceed to the higher stages of its evolution, if you show yourselves worthy to do this. You have but a short time to learn to live together in peace and goodwill. Small groups all over the planet are learning this, and exist to pass on the light of the dawning new age to you all. You are free to accept the rejected teachings because those who learn
many go as wide as this, then they run out.
Spiritual evolution. Here now, the voice of Relon, representative of the Ascension Galactic Command, speaking to you. Be aware also that there are many false prophets and guides at present operating on your world. They will suck your energy from you, the energy you call money, and will put it to evil ends, giving you worthless dross in return.
I think y'all pretty much get the gist on what they talking about. Here go the YouTube video right here. Go watch the whole video. I promise you, y'all will not regret it. What do y'all think about Verlon's message to humanity? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Yeah.
A lot of people don't talk about this, but this journey is long. This spiritual journey, your healing journey, your self-improvement journey, no matter what it is long. But another thing about it is, it's very lonely. You become very lonely and feel isolated because you no longer want to be a part of the things you used to be a part of, and you understand life different. You start thinking different. You know, you understand how environment can contribute to actions. So you don't want to be around certain things. I ain't trying to be in the club no more. I ain't trying to be drunk, intoxicating my body, my vehicle. You feel me? My temple. I don't wanna tear it down no more. I'm no longer spilling my seed. You know what I'm saying? I'm retaining my seed. I'm keeping it for myself. And you feel so good, man. I no longer want to put smoke in my lungs and intoxicate my lungs. I no longer want to chase after women. Like, you don't fit in no more. When you really start to do the work on yourself, you no longer fit in. You start to become solo. But I'm chilling because at some point, I'm going to find my tribe. Just understand again that this journey get lonely, and never go back to who you used to be. You got to think about the work you already have put in, the person that you're becoming, and everything else going to fall into place. So no matter where you at in this journey, don't give up. Keep going. It will all come falling down. A lot of people don't talk about
this earth is dying and we are going to the new earth, but people are still celebrating like nothing is happening. Why is this? 85% of the people on this planet are not real. If you are going through these symptoms, congratulations, you are going into the new earth. Everything in the universe has cycles. We have a cycle. The earth have a cycle. The sun have a cycle. We are going into a great shift. Are you ready? The government know we are going to a great shift. This is why we're hearing about all these alien fake invasions. Are they real or are they fake? People ask, how do you answer the air ringing in your ear? Pay attention to your thoughts. This is why they give us fake knowledge. Do you want the red pill or do you want the blue pill? Do you want Republican or do you want Democrat? Same shit. The reason the world can't wake up is because the moon actually keep us up at nighttime. Understand that this moon do not belong in our solar system. By the way, you know I gotta give y'all a movie. Please check out Moonfall if you want to know what's really going on. We are going to higher realms, so we need to learn how to unlock our mind. Our mind is the lock, and our heart is the open door. We have to travel through our heart because the earth is the heart. If you really want to ascend, practice and discipline your heart.
An urban legend that's known throughout Mexico and also the United States. The woman that danced with the devil. What the like many other urban legends, there's different takes on the story, like, depending on the region. So the first one I'm gonna talk about took place in Tijuana. And it was about a girl who was rebellious. She liked to sneak out a lot to local discos and clubs and stuff like that. There was this one time where she was partying 2 days in a row, like straight. I guess on that night, she was already feeling tired. She just wanted to go home and rest. But then her friend convinced her to go to another nightclub the following night. She was like, you know what? Okay, whatever, I'll go. And then the next day comes, her mom's telling her not to go because it's basically Holy Week that week and she wants them to go to church. She doesn't listen. She ends up sneaking out and she goes to a nightclub called the Aloha nightclub. As the night was going, she kind of felt bad for sneaking out. And then she told herself, I'm gonna just take one more shot and then I'm out of here. And then that's when the guy comes, I guess, swoops her off her feet type shit. They go dance and they're dancing for a long ass time to the point where she doesn't remember how much they danced for, like how many songs passed already. They're just dancing the night away. All eyes are on them dancing. The girl notices. She's like looking around and stuff like, why are they looking at us like that? She ends up looking down. The guy had hooves for feet and then looks at the guy's face. It's all distorted and devilish looking and stuff. She ends up passing out. The only thing she remembers is waking up to the paramedics and like the place is on fire. Witnesses say that after she fainted, the devil was laughing and ran to like one of the back rooms and like later disappeared and the place went on fire. And now the second story. This one takes place in Stockton, California. A club called the Flamingo Club. An urban legend that's known throughout Mexico and also the United States. The woman that danced with the devil. What the like many other.
I sense that you are carrying around a lot of energetic weight. With your consent, I'd like to pull some of that negativity out of you, dispelling it harmlessly into the ground. All you have to do to receive this, simply nod or say I accept, and I'll begin.
You're born in the year of the dragon.
They lied about how the map is shaped. They lied about our brothers and sisters who are other Atlanteans, if you want to call us that. They call them Lemurians, and they tell you that Lemuria was a civilization that came before Atlantis to completely cut you off from the truth that no, it did not. The Lemurians are our brothers and sisters who were Atlanteans who got stuck behind those other two ice walls. We are in the first ice wall, which they call Antarctica. But it's land behind that ice wall of Antarctica. And they call all our brothers and sisters over there Lemurians. Or Lemuria. Right? So, everything that ever was or ever will be already exists. Let me repeat that. everything that ever was or that ever will be already exists. But it exists on different frequencies. So that means that I can sit right here in this room and it's all type of beings and life going on around me. But if I'm not tuned into that frequency, I'm only going to see what frequency I'm tuned into. We not on 3D no more. Well, some of us, a lot of us still is on 3D because they haven't rose in frequency. So you may see a motherfucker, they don't even see you right now. A lot of y'all ain't getting calls like you used to. The ones that's waking up, your family and friends ain't fucking with you, saying? You're losing people, right? It ain't that you lost them, you just went to a different frequency. If you lower yourself and go back to your old frequency, your old self, they still there. That's how advanced we are and what's going on right now. Motherfucker can't even fathom that. Like, hold on, what did he say? What you mean? I see motherfuckers all the time. That don't mean they see you. That's how advanced we are. Everybody talk about this split between old Earth and new Earth. That is taking place, but they not breaking down. They not getting in there. They not really going in there. And what does that mean though? What does that mean? What you mean split? What you mean split? What you mean Kai is splitting? It's not a physical split. It's a spiritual thing. My whole point is saying what I said before that is because of the fact that we are on a different frequency. So the information been there, and as you rise in frequency, your soul remembering like, oh, because it's going to that frequency. Your soul like, oh yeah, okay, let me grab that again, let me down. That's why they call downloads, nigga. If you didn't already have it in you, you couldn't download it. Okay, let's think about that. Why are they called downloads? Because it's programs. We live in a computer simulation that if you want to call it the Matrix, you want to call it the Oasis from like Ready Player One, same shit. You want to call it the Oasis, you want to call it the Matrix, you want to call it the Truman Show. Same shit, nigga. Alright? But being a soul and a spirit, you forever. So you just in this, you came to visit this simulation. Right? To apply change to it so that it can no longer be a simulation because it's not like it's an actual place. But the invaders who landed on our planet have hijacked it and put us under electrical light code lockdown because we are electrical beings. So your electricity is all misconfigured, though you appear to be physically free. They lied about how the map is shaped.
That's no difference than like a PC program or something. You feel me? Something getting hacked on your PC.
This is the reason Kai was offered millions just to stream. The streaming companies are doing the same as the labels, buying the influence these streamers have. Then they are using the streamers to promote whatever aligns with their agenda. What's interesting is that Kai, just like many rappers, comes from an urban community. He's a Bronx native like myself. They signed Kai to a lucrative deal to promote destruction to the same youth that populates the community he comes from. Most people think Kai is just a harmless live streamer whose job is just to entertain. The thing is, this is far from the truth. Kai is being used to push a destructive agenda. Recently, we're seeing a perfect example of this with his prison stream he called 7 Days In. A little over a week ago, Kai-san had started his 7 Days in Prison stream that consisted of him and other streamers pretending to be locked up in a fake prison for a week. During the stream, Kai could be seen pretending to be a prisoner while glamorizing it to his fans. Kai is being used to glamorize prison just like the rappers are. Rappers are used to influence the urban youth in hopes of either getting rid of them or putting them in a prison where the elite profit off their imprisonment. Prison is a massive business that makes trillions of dollars a year, and just like every other business, it has men that profits from it. Kai knew when he signed that deal that he was selling his soul, and he admitted this himself.
You see the fit? If you know what I'm going for, you know what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sign that deal. I want to sign the deal. Sell my soul. Sell my soul. Sell my soul.
He knew that by signing these big deals with these corporations, he would become property to these corporations, a puppet that they can use. This is the reason Kai was offered millions just to stream.
Nah, bro.
They go beyond the systems, beyond the idea of having politics, of having structures like pyramids and stuff. they are trying to work with the inner systems. So they work with our chakras, with our emotions, with our soul. Because they are in the fifth dimension, most of them just take the shape of what we expect for them to be. So they are familiar to us. They don't eat, they don't have this relationship with the matter as we do. That's why they can transcend the matter and they can shape as they wish, because basically they are using light and they can mold the light by thinking. That's why they look like these perfect beings, but it's because we project on them this perfection. They go beyond the...
It honestly blows my mind how nobody is talking about this.
Is a staple in her house during cold and flu season.
What effects have you seen?
Well, I work in a hospital and I haven't been sick in 5 years.
In that video, they're talking about elderberry, which is one of the best berries out here. It allows you to not get sick because it boosts your immune system, and if you already are sick, it has amazing cold and flu relief. And one of the best things to combine it with is sea moss, which contains all the minerals in the human body, plus all these other amazing health benefits. And when you combine it with ashwagandha, it allows something to grow bigger. And to buy something today, just click on my profile, click the only link in my bio. Then click the button that says sea moss gel, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. And when you guys buy something, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys.
You have reached the final destination. Today is the 9th day of my 9-day transformation fast. And wherever it was that you were in transit, because you knew you was in a chariot, you knew you was in a car, right? You knew you was on your way somewhere. Something was on its way to you, and we here now. So over this next week, 7 to 9 days, by the 9th day, it's done. But over the course of this week that we are in, whenever you get this message, it's time for you to apply. It's time for you to be that light in somebody's dark sky. Remember I prophesied that word? We here now. So you need to rise early to give yourself that time to ground your energy. You're going to need to be flexible. Be calm, be cool, be collected. But it's time to grind. It's time to shine. Because you are now aligned with the divine. Ashe. Ashe.
There's a new phase of humanity that will begin, and many of the children that are being born today are starseeds. Just like we were back during the time that we all came through, they're coming through now to govern and take care of this planet. This transition that we're in and the end of a phase of humanity is a good thing. It's something that we as souls, many of us old souls who have been incarnating since the time of Atlantis and Lemuria, have an opportunity now to help those new starseeds that are being born. We're able to help them understand what has happened during our time and now what they have to look forward to. It's really up to us that we help them learn how to take care of the earth and how to understand the energies of this planet. So I see this changing of the guards as a good thing. I think that we're ushering in a new phase of humanity that will bring about a non-dualistic reality.
All right, here it is. Naturally reversed, the ultimate.
So you know.
Wait, let me see this.
All right, here it is. Naturally reversed, the ultimate guide to reversing all disease. The truth is, every single disease out here cannot thrive inside of an alkaline environment. The source of disease is so simple that many will overlook it. But it is stemming from nothing different than a cold or a flu that has been unattended and left unnoticed for a long period of time, which has manifested itself into what it is now. And not only does this book have the nutritional guide, where all alkaline forming foods, but it also has a list of all the alkaline herbs that you could use to heal different diseases, such as quattrella latte for ulcers and stomach acid, but also chamomile for pain relief and insomnia if you can't sleep, and also to bring oxygen to the brain, such as contribo. This book has a bunch of herbs. And we also have our intracellular cleansing mix with 12 of these alkaline forming herbs to heal the entire body and to go inside and deeply cleanse any and every disease known to man. So you could get this book on Amazon. Just click the link below, shop now, and it'll take you right to the Amazon account, and you can purchase this book today. And you could also purchase our intracellular cleansing mix in the link in our bio at naturallyreversed.net. And you could buy the bundle package, comes with the book and the herbal mix. Wishing you guys massive success on your healing journey. Welcome to Naturally Reversed.
So you know how they've been telling us that these ice cream machines are dirty? Yeah, if you like eating ice cream at these fast food restaurants, I advise you to watch this. And trigger warning if you got a weak stomach.
I feel like, I don't know why my mic be doing that. It's like somebody tapping into my mic and just make it do that sound. I don't know why I be doing that.
This video is at Dairy Queen.
Ugh,
do y'all see ice cream?
So disturbing.
The fuck? And this another one. I don't know where this is at, but
that is nasty. Like, clean up.
I promise you this. I'm cool off of any fast food ice cream anywhere. I done had people come and tell me like, yeah, I advise you not to eat from these fast food restaurants because they work there. I mean, I never knew that it was this bad because I never really worked at a fast food restaurant. But bro, like the worms in the ice cream machine, I think that puts the cherry on the top, no pun intended, with me in any fast food ice cream. And it's for future references for anybody out there, any of my people. Y'all want to give me some ice cream, y'all gonna have to buy it from the store. Let me know what y'all think about the worms been in these ice cream machines in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. So you know how they've been telling us that
if you're walking around thinking you're just a meat suit, this is how the illusion or the light magic is able to work. Because you're not thinking about what you are at the core. Electricity and magnetism. 666. Electrons, protons, neutrons. Alright? Not neurons. Neutrons. Alright? So it's electrical light code lockdown, and they have misconfigured your electricity. They have your lines tangled up so that you weren't able to rise in frequency. View yourself as electricity. Even crystals are to amplify electricity. And I say this over and over and over again, and people still be asking me how to manifest shit. That's how I know you don't understand what I'm telling you. The planet is warming up because all this electricity. What happens when electricity gets to rubbing and going, it gets warmer. Plus we got souls full of photon energy. Get warmer. They don't want to tell you that, so they call it global warming. But spiritually, we call it Kundalini energy rising. They also, because the Kundalini energy is rising, we are going through a pole shift.
Oh, not bad.
Because the way the planet is right now, it was never like that. We didn't have any winter. So why people in Denver like, damn, why we ain't got no snow? Because you never had snow in Denver to begin with. Well, why is snow in Hawaii? It wasn't no snow in Hawaii either. But the planet is going through a pole shift, so she waking up. She like, oh, she getting shit off her. Like, hold on. My creators is woke again. These gods and goddesses who created me are woke again. So now she can rise. And it's gonna be a little shaky. Ain't gonna be no winter, nigga. I told y'all that last year. Said last year, that's gonna be last winter last year. We ain't had winter this year. Where winter at, nigga? It's still, we done had a couple cool days, but that's not winter. I think niggas forgetting and people forgetting, because I know we got human beings watching, and we got motherfucking human beings watching, we got extraterrestrial races watching, because the internet is a galactic thing. So beings from other universes and galaxies can tune into the internet, And if you go back and watch my old lecture I did on this channel about the internet, you would know why. This is how they are able to communicate with us through the internet. They're just using their little minute technology to get the job done, to get their point across. You got a lot of bullshit on the internet, but everything on the internet ain't bullshit. You wondering how some of these pictures coming out of nowhere, some of these videos coming out of nowhere, don't nobody know where they came from, and just everybody sharing them? Who you think sending them? You damn sure know it ain't the elites, nigga, because if they had it their way, wouldn't none of this shit be coming out. Think. Let's wake up right now, not tomorrow, not the day after that, not next week, now.
That's crazy.
Right now.
Control the internet.
If you're walking around thinking you're just a meat suit.
Why you create something that you can't control? That's tough.
Hey, stop. I'm finna give you the reason on why you should take your shoes off before you enter the house.
Bottom of your shoe.
Let's watch this
Sure,
video.
let's do it. We took samples from her shoes. We also grabbed some samples from ballet dancer Emma Van Enck. Also from nurse Emily Veldboom.
Gross.
Then we sent them all to Micrim Labs in Florida for testing.
The results are in, and I've got all the dirty details. Brittany. Oh no.
Up first, the dog walker.
You had a bacteria count of 880 million. Terrible.
That's a lot.
Yo.
That's a lot. Five
crazy.
different types of bacteria were found on your shoes, 2 of which are found in feces. How does that make you feel?
Not great.
Are you ready for the results?
Hit me, Lisa.
And Nurse Emily's shoes.
Your bacteria count was 46 million.
Oh, wow.
4 different types of bacteria were found on your shoes, 2 of which are found in feces.
Oh, no. I always try to avoid the poop on the sidewalk.
To demonstrate, we had Emma, the ballet dancer, keep her sneakers on and walk across this carpet with fluorescent paint on her soles. Then we turned off the lights and shined a UV light on the floor. Look at all those footprints. It's like a crime scene.
So if you don't
of
want
germs.
hundreds of millions of dookie juice particles and bacteria through your house, take your shoes off. Before you come through that door, I need your shoes to stay where they at. You feel me?
Right.
So if y'all gonna leave y'all shoes at the door when y'all come in the house, let me know in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Oh, and by the way, follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content. Hey,
When you see
stop.
videos like that, make you want be careful what you do for sure. That's crazy. You never know how much bacteria you really got going around you right now. Cause you can't even see it. That's tough.
Change time on us today? Because I need to know why I didn't get a memo. I'm talking about, I've been on social media all day yesterday. Nobody said anything about the time changing. The news said nothing about the time changing. And this is how I know the time changed. I set my alarm for 6 a.m. yesterday. I was gonna get up, make breakfast for my boyfriend, you know, before he went to work. Good girlfriend shit. His alarm did not go off. Somehow, someway, I was woken up at 7 o'clock on the dot. Baby, the angels had our back today. Time doesn't change until November. Daylight savings, November, time goes back. 7:51 here. It's never this dark. Never. If time didn't change, they definitely messing with our phones because this is crazy. So did they just change?
Oh, what the fuck? Yo, the sky is fucking blue. Over here. And then it turned off. Yo.
At nighttime, the sky.
I got that on camera. I got that on camera. I got that on camera.
This thing was Feds just went that way.
Bullshit. I got
The
that
what?
on camera.
Feds. No lights.
Bitch, what? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Everybody knows something's up. Everybody knows. That is not normal. Everyone is looking up, wondering why the sky is split.
Split.
Look. The sky is broken. And everybody knows something's fishy, don't you? Fishy, ain't it?
You know, that's the first time I ever seen this.
That's right.
It's fishy. Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, the sky is fuck.
He said, you know, that's the first time I ever seen this. That's crazy.
I practice all our ancient.
So when it comes to the flight of descent,
You haven't already.
Y'all, I'm about to have a.
I want to see this one video. Skip all these. Hold on, yo. This right. This one I want to see. This is crazy. Just look at it though. Let's look. Really over here recreating Donald Trump. Wow. And he talking like a real person. We wouldn't even know if like it's fake people talking. It looks so real. That's crazy. And just to see this, you know they got way more advanced stuff than this. They're not showing us all of it, for sure. This ain't nothing compared to what they probably really got. Alright, y'all, man. We have made it to the hour market. That's the hour long, almost 50 minutes, man. Worth of scary, creepy, weird, strange TikToks, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, man. I'm sending peace, abundance, health, good health. Okay. Don't forget to get your fruits in. I'd rather you eat fruits than anything else, but yeah, make sure you do that. And let's have an abundant day today, man. Peace. I'll see you guys in the next one.